So I can already see what the comments are going to be on this video. Now, we've done quite a few videos recently, quite a few stories we've brought you relating to autonomous cars, self-driving cars, AI-powered cars, whatever you want to call them, basically cars that drive themselves. And there's an article here on the motoringchronicle.com where a 93-year-old man called Brad has said this is the future of motoring. Because there is a lot of doubts out there at the end of the day when it comes to autonomous cars. I myself am a big doubter of them, in a sense. Like, personally, I would not feel comfortable being in one nor owning one either. So I totally understand the reservations for it. We've been through it before, but the technology is undoubtedly advancing and it's been making big strides. I mean, I brought you a story the other week where, of course, we spoke about the longest and most autonomous driving test that's ever been conducted in the United Kingdom, and it was a resounding success. But let's have a look at what's Brad said here, because I can already see what the comments are going to be. I already know what they're going to be, but let's just bring you this story, guys. Full article on the motoringchronicle.com as always. A 93-year-old grandfather of 5 has given a resounding thumbs up to autonomous driving technology currently developed by Nissan, saying that it has the potential to keep older motorists like him mobile and independent in later life. Brad Ashton from Enfield experienced the groundbreaking tech for himself this week as Nissan marked the culmination of its Evolve AD research project. And that's also the same research project that did that massive test, the massive journey up and down the UK. He was invited by Nissan to take a ride along rural roads near the company's technical centre in Cranfield, where work on autonomous driving systems continues apace. Brad, who is a retired comedy scriptwriter, oh goodness me, right, okay, I can really see what the comments are going to be now in this, who has prepared material for the likes of Groucho Marx, Tommy Cooper and Les Dawson, has been driving since 1947. He currently runs a Nissan Micra, which he uses to help him look after his wife Valerie as her primary carer, and to visit a bakery in Cockfosters, not far from his home. Yes, that is a real place before anybody says it. It's one of the end of the tube lines. Yes, I also laughed when I first heard that when I went down to London. The couple have been married since 1961. Well done, guys. 64 years of marriage. Fantastic stuff. Reflecting on his autonomous driving experience, he said, "New technology like this is fantastic and it's important to embrace it. Cars were different in 1947. Say that again. You had to crank them up. Yeah, so they didn't used to have a starting motor, some of them. You used to use like a hand crank on the front of the car to actually start the engine. I know things have changed. A lot of people probably won't even know that or think they're a joke, but genuinely they were a thing back in the day. So I've always wondered what the cars of the future would be like. And this is it. I was very proud to be the first older person to try this car out. It was exciting travelling on these winding country roads with them. I thought I would feel frightened or worried, but I felt secure and safe and relaxed throughout the whole experience. Being independent and still being able to drive is really important to me. My car is vital as my local bus service is quite poor and my wife can't get on a bus. People like me that depend on a car or that can't drive will benefit from this tech one day to help them stay in touch with friends and family and keep them from feeling isolated, particularly in rural areas where there are few transport options like taxis. One thing though, it'd be great if the driverless car of the future could find you a parking space. That is a problem anywhere in and around London, which I believe Enfield is. Nissan hosted a autonomous driving event at its testing centre in Cranfield as it continues to position itself as a leader in autonomous driving tech. Taking part is a 93-year-old person called Brad, a Nissan driver and tech enthusiast who can't live without his car. I've already met Brad before. He'll be sharing his thoughts on autonomous driving tech and how it can benefit society. And there's some more information there in the article too. Actually, he does make some good points. He does make some good points about how it would allow some, like, let's just say that Brad one day can't drive. I mean, he's 93 years old. Most people by that age can't drive, or at least can't drive reliably anyway. And it's a big strain on them at the end of the day. And his wife does rely on him for that, and his wife can't drive a car. So I understand where he's coming from. I totally get his viewpoint. I really do. And it's nice to hear that he felt safe and secure in that car. Now, I know there's going to be some nasty comments on here about Brad saying, oh, he's old. Does he really know what he's talking about? You sure it's not early onset? Something like that. And, you know, honestly, if you're genuinely thinking that, I can't say the word that I want to say, but it starts with and ends in K. It's a 2-word response. First word beginning with F and the second with O. Because at the end of the day, that's just nasty for a start. You're making a lot of presumptions about that. And, you know, listen, everybody's viewpoint, you know, we want to hear people's viewpoints on this. And I know that there's a lot of skeptics out there. I personally am one of them. I'm one of you guys. I don't really want to be in one of those personally, but and at the same time, I have also never been in one of those. So maybe I'd feel different if I actually tried it out. Guys, if you want to invite the Motoring Chronicle down for something like that, you know, I'm all ears. I want to hear what you have to say. But yeah, I totally get people's reservations with it. It's just interesting to hear another side of this this debate at the end of the day. But what do you guys think? Would you get in an autonomous car? Do you think this technology is fantastic, or do you think that it's overrated and you'll never even consider trying it? Your thoughts in the comments below, guys, as always. And yeah, see you soon for some more car content here on the motoringchronicle.com. Fantastic start to the week. See you very soon.